Hello.
Hello. Hey, what's up?
Not much. Been a while. How's it going?
It is going okay. I am living, which is a shock, but otherwise,
Good.
otherwise good.
That's great. So you finally want to play the right game.
Yeah,
Is that what I'm
exactly.
hearing?
Listen, I suffered through 11 days of pandering to chat and playing the dog shit awful format we call advanced. I'm ready to play, the good version of this.
Fantastic. Do you think chat probably doesn't know about the errata?
Oh, chat, do you know about the errata? Just
Guys, the
sound
game's
off.
fun again. The game is fun again, all right? So before November 1st, if you knew Speed Duel at all, you knew that people were playing Parasite Paranoid and Cocoon, and like Moth was a deck where you could OTK people. And there was this skill called Interconflict where you just pay half your life points to take a monster and you just use it to tribute for a monarch. They basically tore both those skills in half. So now we have like completely new meta. I host a tournament every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. That's just single elimination, $5 entry. It's pot based. Just to kind of, we've done that for a few weeks in Errata, and we got kind of a new idea of decks that are out. I just put a video out on it for kind of new meta for people looking to play before we get GX. But it's been fun. I've actually played this game for fun again, so I'm excited.
Wow. We actually took a look at your video, and this is the one
Ooh,
that said the top two decks for the 2021 format.
yes, that's the one.
Unsurprisingly, the untouched skill Union Combination is in there, and a skill that was really popular, I guess, before the inner conflict, twisted personality skills were released. Spellproof armor is also doing extremely well with like Jinzo and AOJ Clausolus, I think.
Yes. Yeah,
Uh,
Spellproof Armor was like tier 3 because you could get Clausolus out.
mhm.
It's a 2300 beater for free, essentially. You don't need a tribute. Spellproof Armor says you don't have to, you can summon machine monsters with one less tribute and they can't be targeted by spells.
Yep.
So if you get a Jinzo out, you're safe. But Inner Conflict would just take it from you
Right.
and Moth would just put a parasite on it.
Can
So it
you
was,
still do that?
you can still, so Inner Conflict was changed where now it's not half your life points, it's 2,000 life points, which I
Right.
think was a fair change
Yeah.
because, you could get an Inner
You could
Conflict
play a
player down
whole
to,
game and then be like, all right,
yes,
50 life points, give me your guy.
it was always a game of chicken.
Hmm.
Like you could get to like 400 life points and still use it. Now it's 2,000, but another thing in the text now is that you can't use that card to tribute.
Right. So it's
So there
awful.
goes your monarch. Yeah, it's bad. Haven't seen it yet. Haven't seen it since. Moth is you can't normal summon or special summon the turn that you use Cocoon. So you would Parasite and then you'd get your first Moth out, and then because Parasite goes to grave, its effect allows you to get a second Moth out if you have one in hand. There's two, and you could like normal summon Breaker,
Hmm.
which is yeah. Like I just played a game where a guy was playing Moth. He's still trying to play Moth, and he Lava Golemed me, which was super good. But then he couldn't Parasite and get Moth out. I swung for game because
That's
what do you do?
hilarious.
Yeah.
So wait, that's very interesting. So, uh, I guess the other question is this came up in a coder video of all places, but can you use both effects of Cocoon of Ultra Evolution still? And is it like a hard once per turn on them or something?
You can use both effects. So the other effect for Cocoon is you can put an insect back in deck shuffle, draw one. That hasn't been touched, so
And
that's
can
still
you use
fine.
them both in the same turn?
Yes,
Okay, cool. So is that deck still around at all?
yeah, I see people still trying to play Moth.
Hmm.
Inner Conflict, I haven't seen any variant from. You could still probably get away with Apprentice Monarch because that was the one where, in addition to Inner Conflict, you used Apprentice Magician, so you still had kind of a tribute fodder.
You were like
Uh, I've
creature swapping.
yeah, creature swap too, like with Old Vindictive and things like that.
Hmm.
I've seen people go towards Shadow Reborn, which is basically Inner Conflict, but it's Monster Reborn. You pay half your life points to bring something back. So it's not as good because you're not taking anything from your opponent, but you can still kind of get a tribute option out there if you wanted to. But I haven't seen it in
Hmm.
competitive. I've seen just Unions and Spellproof Armor, which are the two decks that I mentioned. Also, some Viral Despair from a stall tactic. Floodgate is
Oh
back. Floodgate
no.
is huge. So they made some clarifications to the skill rulings because we saw this in the main event in the extravaganza too. Like if I Union Combination use the skill and get out XYZ Dragon Cannon or get out like YZ Tank or whatever it is. So before you couldn't floodgate that because it would be considered responding to a skill, which you can't chain to a skill. But they've since clarified it that between, after the skill resolves and the monster comes out, you can quick action before something else happens. So you can floodgate an XYZ now. You can book a moon it. You can do all sorts of things like that. So they're not completely, you can't just let it happen. It doesn't just happen. So XYZ did get hit in that sense where you can kind of react to stuff coming out from Union combination, but they're still really good. But if you get floodgated, and you lose your spots for Union Scramble, then you're kind of in trouble because you don't tribute. So
Right. Okay. And what else is sort of around? Do people still try to play Magnet? I guess they have their like tribal skill, right?
yeah, magnets are fine. Magnets are okay. So they're kind of right in the middle. People use magnetic attraction. I see a lot of decks that are just like 3 beta, 3 delta,
Mm-hmm.
and you get out Valkyrian through the delta dump where you put stuff in the graveyard, and then when that goes to grave, if delta goes to grave, you got the 3 magnets in there. You get Valkyrian out. Magnetic attraction allows you to reveal 2 from your hand to get Valkyrian in your hand. So I've also seen magnet decks play without Valkyrian, where you just have straight aggression and you have magnetic field,
Mm-hmm.
which is the field spell that bounces. I've seen that successful. I've seen people use, apparently, Speed Duel League is doing one of the winner boxes, which with like the 72-hour rounds. Apparently, one of the 5-0s right now is Gravekeepers. I have not seen that deck. I haven't seen
What?
that. I haven't seen it in the showdown yet. I imagine it's not burn
Mm-hmm.
because Twisted Personality was also hit, where now it's whenever you take damage, which is kind of a little more masochistic with the Merrick.
Right.
It's only whenever you take damage now instead of when anyone takes damage. Holy crap! Like on
Boy, was
Nightmare
that
Wheel.
fun in the Nightmare Wheel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And like Lava Golem. So that was hit. People might still make that work, but I haven't seen it. I don't know, but apparently I'm assuming that it's like Gravekeepers, like Oracles coming back and stuff like that. But I haven't seen that yet. Um, yeah, Viral Despair, Magnets. One guy did bring back Tribal Synergy with Cyber Harpy Lady. We got that in the Battle City box. It's an 1800 attack, treated as Harpy Lady.
That's very funny.
Swamp Mirror kind of works with HL1 and Hunting Ground because it can be
Oh,
a winged
okay.
beast wind. So the
Sure.
2000, like with Hunting Ground out, you got 2000 tech Swamp Mirror. That's not bad. Beats over Breaker with a counter.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I've seen so far. It's only been a few weeks, but have not seen Interconflict in any capacity. I've seen some Moth, but it hasn't been successful. Like the Moth that I've played against, or the Moth that I've seen play and win, we don't actually see Moth. They just have Kaiku and Breaker, and they just do Kaiku and Breaker things.
Sick. Okay,
Yeah.
that's less painful than I expected. Wow. That's I mean, I certainly I did like speed duels even when it was, interconflict, union combination, moth, but a significant amount of your games were just non-games. They were just like, okay, let's just,
Yeah.
look at each other, look at our hands, and we'll decide who wins based on that. How is Skull Servants, I have to ask.
Oh, I have a guy that is trying so hard to make that work. It's okay. Um, yeah, the Servants of the Fallen King skill works super well if you don't brick your hand. This guy also actually runs Tribute to the Doomed, which isn't bad if you have a Skull Servant in hand. You want to help with to ditch it to grave. But the Servants of the Fallen King skill lets you get 3 in the grave by turn 3. Your kings are 3,000. You have ways to get kings. Obviously, Zombina is good in that deck. Goblin Zombie will help you get king, and then you can have a 3,000, 400,000 attack king. We don't see the biggest killer for that is Zoma, because
Hmm.
Zoma is still around. Zoma is something you can
That's
sprinkle in
really
any deck. It's
shocking.
like yeah, you can. It's a secondary win condition in any deck. Yeah, they did
Yep.
not. They only hit skills. They didn't hit. It feels like they hit a lot, but they only hit 3 skills. It's
Hmm.
amazing how much that changed things. But Zoma's still around and still annoying. Ironically, the 2 decks that I think are the most meta right now, Spellproof and Unions, do not have Zoma in it. There's just no room. They're just so tightly compacted and work just so well. There's no room for it, and I don't think you need it because there are outs to both, or outs in both to Zoma. Like Union, you can just either you can plow through it or you can XYZ Dragon Cannon drop to get rid of it, and then of course Spellproof Jinzo. So it's been all right.
Yeah. Well, if you are down, I would love to run a couple games. Um, I have yet to. I just missed the spellproof armor format entirely, so I would love to give that deck a try.
Sure, I'll go ahead and play Unions then. I have it. I have both built. So the Spellproof Armor deck. This is the one that you're building. Is the one that I'm assuming the one in the video. That's the one that I've been using in the Winnabox.
Mm-hmm.
and this was first place in the Speed Duel Showdown. That was like the second week after the errata. This guy Mike Steinman used this, and it was fantastic.
So, a big
Um,
surprise. That guy doesn't win tournaments very often. I mean,
yeah, that
what's
guy's a
this
monster.
terrible ass Jinzo trap card called?
Psychic Shockwave. It works. You know what's funny is that this works in the mirror. You can see. I've seen this deck built without Allure.
What the fuck?
Um,
This card's crazy.
so Skill Successor is an out to the mirror because you just need the biggest threat is, oh no, a monster has more attack than me. Skill Successor is fine there. Widespread Ruin's good there. Psychic Shockwave is surprisingly works. And then I like Core Destroyer because you play a lot of unions. I played against Fairies where they had Valhalla and they just dropped Moisture Creature, and I was like, all right, here's Core Destroyer,
I
and it just said
guess.
the game just kept going, and
Uh, what the
yeah.
poison sword? What is this for?
Poison Sword is also for a monster that's higher than yours. If
I
you
see.
it's like, oh, how do I deal with this? And you're kind of maybe the momentum slowed on your side of the field, and you don't have a monster. You get out Class Solus. You can't activate something right away like a skill successor. Maybe a skill successor won't even do it. Maybe even from Banish the Grave. Banish the Grave is puts Class Solus at 31, and a Valkyrian's 35. But Sword beats over that.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an example. And it's funny because in the side there was also, we used to have Lost Wind, but we took it out because Defusion is if you're Lost Winding, it's against unions. You might as well
Right, of
Defusion.
course.
Yeah.
I remember the idea was like, no, sometimes you lost wind against a moth, maybe, but I imagine that happens less frequently now.
I mean, people did it. Your Moth it drops in half attack.
It's still
It's
pretty
super
high,
good.
you know.
Yeah, that's still pretty high. People lost winded on XYZ because what you do is you wait for the opponent to activate the effect, drop the card to
Right,
grave, and then you lost wind, and then nothing happens.
and you get to reset it and
Um,
everything. It's crazy.
yeah, the reset is cool too. But yeah, Defusion is just so obnoxious against XYZ because everything was banished.
It
Like, you might as well scoop.
I was thinking this when XYZ first came out, or when the ban list first came out. I was thinking, oh my god, they didn't hit Union combo, arguably like a top 2 deck. Like, what the heck? And then I thought, have you seen the side options for this deck? If this deck is everywhere, it's the easiest thing to board against in history. There's so many cards that just
Yes.
read like, yeah, you win.
Yep, absolutely. I think that's what the consensus was.
Mm-hmm.
That and union combination, if you aren't fusing naturally, you got to use the skill. There's no battle damage. It's not broken, but
Yeah.
it's healthily competitive. It's very much up there. So I'll start with
I see that
I
you're
didn't
not a
have a
good
union
player.
hanger.
Yeah.
Yeah, no union hanger opening here. I feel comfortable normal summoning. Why? Because we don't see Moth anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I would have set.
Uh,
So
sheesh. If anyone is in chat thinking about picking up speed duels, I would really recommend a Union combination. It's a deck with like a really high skill cap. It has a lot of really fun plays, and it uses a bunch of like old cool Kaiba cards. Games play out different every time. You're not just like making Jinzo passing. It's fun. I like this deck a lot.
yeah, both decks work well because union combination is for the folks that are like, I remember XYZ unions. This will be a blast. And then Spellproof Armor is for the people that they maybe didn't play this far back.
Mm-hmm.
Spellproof Armor is, I don't want to say it's brain dead, but you're normal summoning a 2300 monster, and most of the time your opponent can't do anything about
This one's hard to fuck up. Yeah.
it. Yeah, it's hard to fuck up. Exactly. You
Uh,
don't have to like union combination. There's some rulings and things like that. Like, watch me, I'll bumble through something. But Spellproof Armor is nice.
all right. I will Spellproof Armor now, I suppose.
Mm-hmm.
I'll Allure. All right.
One thing about Spellproof is it's tough to. You only have like 6 monsters, so you got to guard them with your life. That's a big thing. But Allure is helpful there.
I'll go for AOJ.
And
Two. And I'll attempt to get in.
yeah, I have no no answer.
Hell yeah. Ugh. The other thing is like before this, boy was Book of Moon just a mandatory 3 of in every deck, it felt like.
Absolutely, it was. Yeah, but now Spellproof Armor, it's like, well, what's the point?
Yeah. 30% of the time, you are just 30% of your deck is dead.
Oh boy. Um. Wow, I would really like to go to side already. This is useless. This is useless. What are the odds that you have a third monster? Um, let's okay. Let's just play a little fast and loose here. So we got Z Metal Tank. Let's Union Com.
Yep.
Let's get the YZ out.
Yep.
And that is 22 defense. So look at that. Even that's not great.
Wow.
But I will go ahead and set this one up as.
Okay.
See, this is great because you can book a moon. You know, if you wasn't Spellproof Armor, you could book a moon something, and then there's your YZ target.
I'm gonna go grab the dog real quick.
Yeah.
You little doggy. What is wrong with you? Sadie, come here. No, I know. You're frustrated. Hey, you can stay there if you're not being annoying. But it sounds like you want to be annoying. Can you come in here and be annoying? Okay, that's much better. You can go to bed in here, right? No, no, that's human food. You can't eat that. That's for me. Okay. All right. I'm going to activate Summoner's Art.
Uh-oh.
I am
That's a threat.
simply too based. We'll grab class.
That's all 3 Clausolis. All I have to do is get rid of all 3, and then what are you going to do?
Hey. I'll set 1. We'll go to combat. Whee!
Yep.
Whee!
I'll scramble here.
Ooh, damn, that's crazy. I'll Psychic Shockwave. Ah!
Oh no!
You simply were outskilled. I don't know what to tell you. The better duelist
Oh
one.
my god! And that's still in battle. Oh my god! I gotta scoop. I gotta scoop. This is another scramble, and I had offerings, and like, what am I gonna do with that?
Jeez.
Oh man!
Oh gosh.
Oh boy!
Wait, why is chat saying Chet? Oh, Psychic Shockwave has to discard a spell trap.
Oh! Oh yeah, that's right. Did you
Accepted
no,
game
you stole
state.
everything, did you? Oh my god! It's like last year all over again.
Quite literally cheating. Okay.
That's right. That's right. That's why it's good to hang on to like a summoner's art if you already have the board presence. Shoot. All right. Well,
we learned something today, chat, and that was that I am a cheater. I don't think we learned it today. You should know that already. I don't know.
it's true. I accepted game state. It's over. But now I can set out everything that's worthless, which is nice.
Oh, I think these are bad too. Holy shit. Yeah, let's try that.
Actually, this is Ooh, my side is defusions.
Ho ho!
I have a couple options.
I imagine this is a pretty good matchup for you in a world where you don't draw 2 normal summons and nothing else.
Yeah, more or less. I like Force Seal, Blind Allure. So typically I'd want to go first here, but I'm going to bank on you not having like any way to get the Union Hanger out before I can use it, so I'm going to go second.
Oh, jeez. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, that's a field. Whoa, let's Cosmic Cycle that.
Oh, you're cracked. Okay, this was Defusion.
Solid. I live. I have Hanger.
Oh, all right, chat. Check it out. There is a card from 2016 in this 2004-ass format. Union Hanger actually is sort of legacy support for XYZ. The only problem is it only works with one of them.
Yeah. So I got Y to hand. Normal summon Y, effect a Hanger.
Yep.
Will let me equip Z from deck.
Fun fact, chat. Y can only equip to X, and X is not a Union monster.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that it's X is not a Union.
It's very silly.
Yeah. All right, so now that's still not high enough. That's 21. But I will just Natty Fuse.
Let's go.
For the YZ. Come at me.
Anything in standby. calling my bluff on the Jinzo. I do not have it.
Oh, thank God.
All right. We will start here. Okay, how fucked am I if you hanger? It's not that fucked.
No,
Wow.
it's pretty safe.
There it is. Chat, I lost to this card at 2017 Worlds. After scrubbing out of the main event, I went to a side event and played Zodiac into an ABC player. This was like ABC was bad. You know, it wasn't good. And they were the first person I ever saw playing this card. They flipped it on me. I said, "What does it do?" And they said, "I'm sorry, it sacks you." And I read it and I went, "Oh, I lose. You are right."
Okay. We drew something good. We have a Foolish Burial.
Oh, okay. All right.
We got the X out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's Union Cup.
Yep.
We got him.
The boy.
The boy's here. Let's use Scramble's Effect Engrave. Banish and get a piece back.
What are you targeting here?
I'll target Z Metal Tank.
I will chain Defusion.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, man. Come on.
Again, chat. The removal for this deck, it literally reads win the game. It's so stupid.
Oh, that's why everyone has 3. Okay, well, great. Now I have this in my hand. I will... Oh, my God. I already Union comboed once.
Yep.
Gonna normal summon Y, effect a hanger.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Still have 2 birds out there.
I guess this is okay against you. This guy.
Yeah, I might as well pepper it in extra damage. I already took 1,000 from Cosmic, which in Speed Duel feels like I just cut off my hands. Do I have? No. That is, so Z dies, and that's the difference of 2.
Ooh. And then we.
Oh yeah,
declare.
that's the light. That is definitely a light monster, isn't it?
I can't believe this deck is playing 4 cards in the side for this matchup. That seems like overkill.
I guess that you could take away that there's still something wrong with the format in a little bit of sense if you got a side specifically against one deck, but it's definitely more enjoyable than it was.
Yeah, that's true.
Let's. Wow. All right. What do I have in here? I'm gonna end phase scramble.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. All right, this could happen.
I have an out here. I just need to draw. Oh my God, I drew it.
Oh.
No, wait, no, I can't do it. It's time. Let's see.
You still have stuff.
I got XYZ. Yeah. That's gotta be. I think that. Yeah, I gotta do it.
Yep.
What am I missing? Y? Z.
Yeah.
The best part is I still have 2 in the extra deck because you put it back.
I did. Shit, I did do that.
Oh, I can't remember. Can you use both scrambles effects? No, you can't. No, not the same turn, I don't think. Oh, and phase though, so everything's fine. I'm gonna banish scramble to I'll put a Y back to hand. Defusion?
Nope.
All right. No battle damage this turn. And Core Destroyer is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. So I'll drop Y to get out Core Destroyer.
Yep.
I'll drop Z to get the back row.
Yep.
And let's go ahead and this isn't happening anymore, but I'll drop Obelisk to get a Clausolis.
Holy shit. This is the most high roll card this deck boards.
There was almost a chance where I had 3 out, and that would have been not bad. But I think we're doing all right now, as long as I don't get like top deck defusion.
You can still attack here, right?
Oh, you're right. I can. Yeah. Sorry. There's no battle damage.
I think I have exactly 1 out in the deck. Even though it's not fantastic. Oh, no, it's fine. You have to... Okay, it's got to be Core Destroyer off the top.
Yep, it does. If you cited in the second one, or
That
you
was not Core Destroyer.
or you just defuse me here.
Also good.
Well, I just drew a card, so let's drop it. The useless Book of Moon for
the
the
way
back
it
row.
is.
Now we're going for 28.
All right, come on. One time.
This is it. It looked scary for me. It's like it's a real back and forth. Although I guess no Jinzo and letting me scramble twice was probably
Not ideal.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't even have a target in deck. Oh, it was not coming. Help was not on the way. Correct. Let's try this. Wait, I thought I boarded out of this. All right. That's fine. I didn't see them. No harm, no foul. Ooh. Do I go first? I think I kind of do. Oh, this is the first time I've ever had to make that decision.
It's like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. I mean, well, maybe you want to go second, but...
Oh, wow.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Can't normal Jinzo. Why not?
You can't normal. It's a
normal monster.
normal
What the
monster,
fuck? Why
yeah.
is this playing Jinzo?
So,
Okay,
yeah,
here, hold up.
you can't. You still got a tribute for Jinzo.
Whoop.
Yep, you can only know. That's why Clausolis is so good. Otherwise, what? Like,
Wait, this deck is terrible.
normal summon blowback dragon or something and start
Yeah,
flipping.
yeah, that would be
Yeah.
crazy. Okay. What? Let me go to the log. Get a judge in here. Okay, this deck is... I have now decided this deck is awful.
Yeah, that's the only downside. You still... I mean, Psychic Shockwave, though. Look, you got ways to get him out. But you'd probably... I don't know. If you don't have anything else, you'd probably banish Jinzo here instead. Or, no, you probably... You can get... I mean, you have 6 chances to get Clausolis.
So I will banish Jinzo. I'll keep this card in hand. I'll set this card, and I simply will not take damage. Go ahead.
Fair. All right. Okay, we have the hanger.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Normal summon Y.
Yep.
Comes Z. I will Foolish Burial.
Oh my god.
X.
Yep.
Yeah, that was good. I will, oh, man, but defusion. You can't defusion me if I never fuse. Big brain.
True. That is correct.
I will set 2. And I'll go for 21 here.
All right. Okay, I will normal Core Destroyer.
Ooh, yeah, that's okay.
Wow. Okay, well, we tried. I still lose this guy, don't I? Oh my god. I totally do.
Yeah, it actually does. It's just before
Wait.
damage proc.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's a suicide
all part of the
mission.
plan.
You got triple back row. That's scary.
Yeah.
Let's oh wow, we got the pieces, huh? Can I hanger over hanger?
You can. Yep.
I will.
Okay. I will crush you.
Oh, smart.
I'll call Y Dragon Head.
Yeah, you got it.
Sick.
That's a great side. I love Mind Crush, especially most decks in Speed Duel. You kind of got an idea. There's like Summoner's Art, right?
Right.
You're using Hanger.
I was
It's
actually
not bad.
shocked to see it in the side, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is legal!" I didn't even
Hmm.
know. This is a crazy card.
It was pretty good against Moth too, because
Yeah,
mm,
pretty telegraphed.
um, right. I do want to hurt you, so I'm not gonna Union combo just yet. I'm gonna normal summon this X Head Cannon.
Yes.
Okay, let's see if this goes through.
You have got it. It is Shockwave Defusion.
Ooh, no
Oh,
fuses.
simple as we're just playing literal Gemini Elf beatdown.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had scramble early, so typically I would fuse into YZ just because scramble's there.
Right.
But yeah, no, shockwave and defusion are scary.
Why didn't you discard to summon Jinzo? Oh, chat. Psychic Shockwave has text on it. You can't just do it. Wow. Damn, that was sick. These were
Yeah,
cool
it
games.
was, yeah, right. It's a good back and forth now. This game's fun again.
Oh my god.
No more. You can still make moth work. I don't know if you want to do another. I have some scuffed viral despair. You want to try that? If you
Ooh.
got time.
I do not have time. I have to jump
Oh,
in
okay,
for the prog react, and then I'm leaving.
cool,
But
awesome. Well, hopefully this was a good window into how fun this format is, guys.
yeah.
Check it out.
Thank you so much for jumping on. And if anyone is interested in speed duels, like in general, Rook's Table is it's basically like the one good speed duel channel at this point. I think still making good content. Check them out. Really good stuff. Links are going to be in the stream chat real quick. And I don't know, anything else you want to pimp out?
No, I think I'm good. But thanks for having me on. Appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of it.
All right, peace.
All right, see ya.
Rook's great.